Welcome class back to Chapter 6 Dictionaries. This is the third and final video for Chapter 6. The objective that we'll cover in this video is nesting dictionaries. So with nesting, you can nest a set of dictionaries inside a list of items inside a dictionary, and a dictionary inside another dictionary. So when we think about just this slide, think just about the syntax of that. So a set of dictionaries, so that's our curly braces that are inside a list, which are square brackets. A list of items inside a dictionary, so the square brackets, so a list inside of a curly brace dictionary, or the last one, curly braces inside of curly braces. So we'll go through plenty of examples and we'll touch all three of these nestings. So a list of dictionaries is this one. So we have three dictionaries, Alien 0, 1, and 2. We have two keys, again color and points. And then we have a list, because we see the square brackets. So a list that contains these three dictionaries. So when we run through this list right here, we're going to get the output of these three dictionaries. So let's go ahead and look at this one. So exact same code. So for alien in aliens, so this is alien 0, and that's why we're getting the output of the first dictionary, then the second dictionary, then the third dictionary. Okay, so remember the syntax, dictionaries versus lists. Another example, Aliens 30 is what I call it on page 106. So that is the bottom of page 106. So we'll look at that one. We have an empty list, and what we're going to do is we're going to create 30 aliens. By running through a for loop using the range function, we're going to create these 30 aliens. They're going to have all the same keys, all the same values. Okay, we create a new one, then we append. So this again is a dictionary within a list. Okay, so this one's a little bit, no, it's not opposite. It's a dictionary within a list. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this, but we're going to only output just the first 5 because all 30 of them are going to be the same. Okay, so here's our first 5. There's our properties, color green, points 5, speed slow. We run just the first 5, then we get these ellipses printed out after this for loop is exited, and then the last one says total number of aliens using the len method on aliens list, okay, aliens list up here, and we get the output of 30, okay, using our range. Right? So again, that's a list of dictionaries. A list in a dictionary looks like this. We have a dictionary called pizza, curly braces. And within there we have the key crust, its value of thick, but we have a key of toppings, which then contains a list with our square brackets. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this one. So this is when a key needs more than one value. So with pizzas, probably more than one topping. Okay, so we have our code. So you ordered a pizza crust, so pizza dictionary, key crust, and then we loop through topping, okay, for topping in pizza, pizza toppings. Okay, so singular of our key of toppings, but we have to have that dictionary with it, and then we output topping. A dictionary within a dictionary. Okay, so see if I jumped any. So that was the pizza example. You know what? I'm going to jump back and I'm going to look at favorite languages again. So favorite languages on page 109. So we have again our dictionary favorite languages, keys, Jen, Sarah, Edward, Phil, values, Python, C, Ruby, and Python. So for name, so for Jen, Python, okay, in favorite languages items. Now what we need to do to adjust this is create some lists. So Jen probably has more than one favorite language. In fact, she has two. She likes Ruby as well. Okay, and then here we have, she likes just C. So just one. But we could though go ahead and add to that. So Ruby and Go. And then this last one is Python and Pascal or Haskell. I don't even know if some of these are languages. Okay, and then comma. Okay, so a list, okay, stored as a value for a key in a dictionary. So name, languages, so in favorite languages, we're going to run through, we're going to go ahead and get the person's name or the key, and then we're going to go ahead and go through language or languages, okay, so languages here, and I'll put one value at a time. And I have a typo somewhere. Languages, so this one says for language and languages. Did I misspell it? Okay, I'm going to go with the fact that it has an indentation error, and I'm going to move it back all the way. And see, once I started doing that, it was doing it one space at a time. Whenever that happens to you with an indentation error, I always back it up to the left and then I hit the tab key to indent. So I'm going to go ahead and try to run it again. Oh, so now it's the next one. So once I hit, again, we're going back one at a time. This is good that this showed up, because this will happen in Alien Invasion. Okay, and it's just going to, so this one's a little different. Print F, name, title, list object has no attribute, title. Well, let me clean up my code here a bit. So, print name, title, favorite languages are. It's not liking the fact that I'm trying to use languages with title when there's more than one value. So I just need to clean up my output here a little bit. And this, I'm missing, this is all old syntax. I didn't catch this when I was prepping. There we go. So Jen's favorite languages, of course it's outputting the lists example 2 here, so still doesn't, maybe I got some stuff down here. Perhaps maybe this was causing some of my, maybe my last error that I was working with. There we go. Okay, so let's just review this. So key, value, or values in dictionary items. Print out the key and then run through the list. Okay, so the list meaning this one right here. So language in list, and then print out each individual list or value from that list. Okay, so that's a list within a dictionary. The last one is a dictionary within a dictionary. And so curly braces within a curly brace, and that is your mini users. So here we have mini users. We have a user by the name of Einstein or A. Einstein. We have another user by M. Curry. Now we have a dictionary that's stored within that value of that key A Einstein. Okay, so curly braces, set of curly braces here, stored within this big dictionary called users. Okay, so key, a dictionary with values, key, a dictionary with values. And those values just happen to have a key and a value as well. So looking at this, we have for username. So for username, which is A Einstein, that's our key, and user info. So this is our dictionary. This is the second dictionary with first, last, and location. In users, which is our first dictionary, items. So print out the username, and then we're going to use this dictionary here of user info along with its keys, first, last, and location to output the rest of the information. So full name equals user info first, which happens to be Albert. Then we have user info last, which happens to be Einstein. And then user info location, which happens to be Princeton. Okay, and then we go ahead and print out that information, and let me tidy this up again. So I didn't get this example switched over either. So let's go ahead and fix that up. It's not much to switch, but so we'll do F string here. There we go. Getting with Python 3.7 syntax. This one too, we want to adjust. F username first, and user info last. I think I've got it all. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it, and we've got some clean output. So username Einstein, full name Albert. Okay, so because we're taking the full name, which happens to be first and last, and then we're running that through title. So we've got Albert Einstein, and we run location through title as well. So again, a dictionary within a dictionary, probably maybe a harder one to kind of wrap the mind around, but that's a great example of that. So let's look at the last couple labs. They are 6-9, favorite places. So make a dictionary called favorite places, and then think of 3 names to use as keys in the dictionary, and store 1 to 3 favorite places for each person. So 3 names to use as keys in the dictionary, and store 1 to 3 favorite places for each person. So if you were to use me, Nashville would be one of my favorite places. Would love to go to Australia, or maybe even over to Italy. So just some examples there. To make this exercise a bit more interesting, ask some friends to name a few of their favorite places. So just give you some examples of myself. Then loop through the dictionary and print each person's name and their favorite place. Make sure that you're not just giving me the output of the dictionary. I need to have some nice formatted F strings that come to me. And then we have cities. Make a dictionary called cities. Use the name of 3 cities as keys. Create a dictionary of information about each city. So city name here, and then some information about the city. Maybe you use things such as population, 1 fact about the city, and the country that the city is in. The keys for each city's dictionary should be something like country, population, and fact. Okay, so that jumps down into this nested dictionary. And then print the name of each city and all of the information you have stored about it. So if you have any questions on any of the labs or any of the examples through Chapter 6, please let me know. Thank you.